Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this November the 13th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Wednesday out there so far. Everybody had a great Wednesday evening. Hope everybody can stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be starting off with potential tropical cyclone 19, which looks to become tropical storm Sara probably later on tonight or on Thursday. Alright, you can see here with the satellite imagery here, you can see that getting a little bit better defined, getting more deep convection with the center of the storm. Over here on the west side, over in this area here, this is Central America, moving in toward that direction. The National Hurricane Center do have a tropical weather cone for this system, since it is potential tropical cyclone 19. As you can see, this was at 7 p.m. Right now it only has about 30 miles per hour winds, and then it should become a tropical depression. Then by 1 p.m. Saturday, it's getting close to the Honduras and Nicaragua border, and it will continue to kind of just meander right along the Honduras coastal areas, and then probably move on off to the northwest by Monday at 1 p.m. making landfall in around Belize and also into portions of Mexico. If you're tracking the system at home, this is the first advisory. Should be it. This is located at 16.1 north, longitude 79.5 west. Maximum sustained winds right now is at 30 miles an hour with higher gusts, and moving us to the west at 6 miles per hour. Right now it's classified with winds less than 39 miles per hour, and right now it's just a potential tropical cyclone. It has not taken on full characteristics as a full-blown tropical depression yet, but it should become tropical depression later tonight, and also should become Sara sometime tonight or either on Friday. Alrighty, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue getting the show on the road here, folks. Alright, let's take a look at the spaghetti models. You can see here the current position of the storm. Well compacted, well north of the, like I said, Honduras border, right along the coastal areas there. Makes it over here into portion of Belize City and also into Mexico, and then brings it back out over in the Gulf of Mexico, and then heads towards the Florida coast. So something we'll continue to monitor here and see what happens with this system. Alright, before we take a look at the intensity guide, let's take a look at the GEPS ensembles. This here goes out a little bit further. As you can see, pretty much goes over here. According to this ensemble, takes across right along just north of Belize, moving through Mexico and then into the central and eastern Gulf of Mexico, and then kind of towards almost the Big Bend area of Florida. You can see some of the computer models even reaching far inland in South Carolina, southeast Georgia, and then further off into the coastal waters. So something we'll continue to monitor and see how this plays out. There's still a lot of questions to be answered, so we'll continue to figure it out as the storm gets better organized, and we'll go from there. Alright, now let's move on to the intensity guidance of this system. Alright, you can see right now it has about 25 knot winds, equal to that 30 miles per hour. There it goes all the way into a tropical storm, onto a category 1 hurricane. Some even takes it into a category 2. Would not be surprised to see it go up to a category 3 or 4 later on down the road. So right now the models usually kind of lag behind. So right now the model's just showing a category 2 storm, but like I said, would not be surprised to see it maybe ramp up to a category 3 or maybe even a category 4 in the western Caribbean Sea or the southern Gulf of Mexico. So but like I say, I will continue to monitor this and see what happens. Alright, that's your information on potential tropical cyclone 19. We're going to take a look at the tropical weather page, and right now currently that's the only thing we got. 19, there's 19 there as well. So alright, let's move on to the current watches warning advisory map for your location across the nation. Alrighty, you can see we still got those special weather statements up here around Vermont, also in the portions of Boston, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts area. Coastal flood advisory along the coastal areas there, stretching all the way down into eastern Virginia. Red flag warning for a portion of the mountain range of West Virginia. Also, we have more coastal flood advisory for North Carolina, South Carolina, northeastern Florida, and again for southern Alabama and Louisiana. River flood warnings over portions of South Carolina, also in Louisiana, portions of Arkansas. Got some flood advisories over portions of Kentucky. We have some frost advisories over areas of Oklahoma. Winter storm warning for northern portions of Washington State. And also we have wind advisories and winter weather advisories also in effect for Oregon State, down into California, portions of Nevada. Red flag warnings there as well. A few areas along coastal areas of Washington State, California. Coastal flood advisories as well. Alright, small craft advisory, gale warnings from portions of Washington State, Southern California. And then again from Texas all the way to the Florida Keys and up the East Coast, all the way up to Maine. The purple areas here is some storm warnings there. Small craft advisory around the Alaska, Hawaiian Chain Island. Also we have some high surf warnings and wind advisories there. Western Alaska freeze spray warnings, blizzard warnings southwest, central, southern, south central Alaska areas with winter weather advisory, coastal areas, storm warning, and gale warnings and small craft advisories there posted as well. Alright, let's move on to the Storm Prediction Center overview. You can see this through 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. You can see we have marginal risk still along the coastal areas of Washington, Oregon State with general thunderstorm inland. We have a slight marginal risk over a portion of Mississippi, Louisiana region as well. Current watches none are in effect. MDS discussion none are in effect. Storm reports we had none so far, so that's good news, but would not be surprised to see a few. Fire weather, there's that elevated risk along the northeastern United States from Rhode Island to Connecticut all the way down to the DC area as well. So there's your fire weather forecast for day 1. Alright, rainfall totals. As you can see, the models are sniffing out that system in the Gulf of Mexico, also where the Caribbean Sea, and then moving to the Gulf of Mexico, all the way across Florida, and even some going up the east coast of the United States, off in the coastal waters. We got heavy precipitation along a cold frontal boundary, stretching from up here in portions of southeast Canada through all the way down to Texas. Also pockets of heavy precipitation over Alabama, all the way up to Kentucky, Ohio, also West Virginia, North Carolina, and Virginia region, and also some maybe around the inch or so across the Carolinas and Georgia. Heavy precipitation southwestern Alaska, also in the Washington, Oregon State, northwest California, also in the portion of Montana, Idaho region as well. Lighter amounts expected elsewhere. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, and we'll catch you back in the next one. So enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Take care and have a wonderful Wednesday evening, folks, and enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.